Hello, it is I, the Red Patch, and I did not expect to be able to stream at all for like basically the entire week, but I've hit a snag with the work I was supposed to do today, and I can't really solve it until tomorrow, until I get to talk to somebody tomorrow. And if I don't do something that is not working for at least a little bit before going to bed, I will go insane. So here I am. And if you get to keep watching me playing some Final Fantasy 2, which I'm hoping is something people like doing, I guess, maybe. I don't know, whatever. Oh yeah, lava. We're in the lava place. Basilisk, this thing is gonna petrify me, I already know. Should take the opportunity to level up as now, actually, so it can take care of stone. So I should use as now on random things. Especially since she is at the point now where she can just spew random MPs pretty easily. See, that guy's made of stone now. And that's a problem. We call that an issue. Oh, keep using Asna. I don't think level 4 is enough to take care of stone. I think level 5 is necessary. But who knows? Maybe we'll level up in this fight. It's a possibility. I don't think it was that close, but who knows? Who knows? Definitely, I want to keep using it to maximize the chance that I do level it up. Because if it levels up now, it's gonna directly fix my problem. Thankfully, she got missed, otherwise we would have had issues. Okay. Yep. Keep using it. Continue using it. 4 times. I got to use it for... Nah, yeah, this thing is gonna die before she gets it. But yeah, I used it 3 times. That's a respectable amount. Firion's Ox level increased. Izuna did not increase. It's not particularly close to increasing. But I should... High Potion. High Potion. Golden Dome. I'm at 3. Well, I mean, yeah. Keep using it. That's, yeah, I mean, just keep going. If people are gonna petrify me, I need to get Azunat level 5 as fast as possible, so I guess I'm gonna turbo use it. I find it weird that stone is easier to treat than toad. I think it's the level 6 one, but maybe I'm wrong. But I doubt that this is gonna get to go, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Yeah. She's not gonna get to go, but that's okay. That's HP, recards ability. Yeah, see though, like it's leveling up pretty fast. Oh, it's another trap, awesome. Okay, so now she's at the... I need to suck MPs. Oh shit. Well, good news is these things definitely have MPs. So we got that going on. The bad news is that one of them is gonna confuse Gui and he's gonna kill Maria. And I guess that, thankfully. Okay. Got a nice surprise around there. Again, I doubt that she's gonna get to go. But... Alright, no. Vampire Girls? Again, would find it difficult to believe that she's gonna get to go, but... Oh, these things actually have a decent amount of HP, don't they? Never mind. That's a feeling increased, okay. Yeah, I'm only taking infinite damage, no problem. Great, it's literally the last possible door. I can't go back? Sure. I'll say this much. For being literally walking in lava, it's not... It's definitely less of a problem than, like, it seems less problematic than I would have expected. Like, yeah, I mean, we're taking some damage, but it's not... Keep using it. Keep attacking. Why is Gui's, like, sprite has, like, the border of Gui's sprite is different, it's not black, and the other people have black. I don't understand what's up with the devil's bloom. Yeah, I mean... No, fire is super effective. I would not have expected fire to be super effective in the fire dungeon, but apparently these things are fine. Continue using it. We're kind of turbo leveling Esna. To the best of our abilities. She's not going to go this time, which is okay. There you go, Resna level increased, now level 5. I'm a fan of that. So now we can stop turbo leveling it. We should keep turbo leveling everything else. I mean, not turbo, but like, you know, level stuff up as we go. Aura, Protect, Shell, Haste, all that stuff, plus the actual damaging spells. Oh, who's that guy? Hey, who are you? Make good progress, but you must defeat me if you continue your ascent. Oh. That doesn't look like a mage at all. Okay, well... yeah, attack this asshole! Okay. Sure. Continue attacking this asshole this time. Use haste on the party. Probably gonna be using protect again next round. Boulder hits. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Looked key. Look neat. I think it's going to say. Get something that is sweet level, we got a flame sword, which I'm hoping is powerful. Equipment, Ethereum, equip, Ogre Kid. How good are you with the flame sword? The flame sword is really good. Yeah, and you got stuck at level 9 anyway with the thing, so it seems like a good... I want to see... I suspect that there's gonna be more... Sure. No, I guess you don't need to do that. Actually, just blizzard these things. I guess if you're just gonna murder them, that's also fine. Okay. Flame armor. Oh, it's a lot worse than the black garb. Is it better than the gold cuirass? It is. It's because the black garb is nuts. I think is the yeah, I should keep exploring. Flame helm. Is it better than the gold hairpin? It is, barely. Magic, I guess shell, whatever. Is this thing gonna die? No. No, it's gonna die now. Okay, I guess I'll check if somebody... People claim that I'm addicted to streaming. Let's keep. Let's keep. I think I might have just stopped talking for a while, which is probably not the greatest idea. But except for saying flame helm or something like that. Okay, that's okay. Let's keep going. It seems like the flames are damaging Ricard more than they're damaging everybody. Shit. Well, goodbye Maria, I guess. Oh, never mind. She attacked somebody that didn't die for once. Ah, okay. So. You... Actually, no, we want Maria who has life. You cure yourself. You life him. You attack this werewolf. So we can start attacking. No, stop doing that. Okay, that's not the worst. Only confused Firion. Hopefully Firion doesn't attack Ricard. That would be the thing that would need to happen. Thankfully, no, we can. Oh, okay, never mind. Firion had already attacked. I forgot about that. Kill Ricard. Attack the other imp. Oh my fucking god. Can you do like literally anything else? I guess at least we have dead. Well, that didn't work out so well. So life on this guy, attack the imp, and if the imp could like not cast confuse like once. Okay, thank you imp. Good. Right, you use life on him, you use cure. Oh, I can't. Well, you secure on him then. You attack a wolf. I guess if that's what I did, I should probably have him. I should probably change what I did, but it ends up not mattering because the werewolves will both attack the. You cure this asshole. You, I guess, cast whatever. Attack him. Alrighty. Okay, guy's dead. It was good. Okay. The realization I have come to is that I'm streaming not because I wanted to streaming, I'm streaming because I wanted to play some Final Fantasy 2 tonight, and this is the game I've been streaming, so now that's, you know, like, if I want to play this game, I have to stream it. Okay. Is there a secret passage here? How do I get down there? Oh, that's the place. Oh, I see. No, I don't need to power that one up as much. Or I guess. Should also take some time to level up my offensive spells at some point. I wonder if those things have HP, have MPs. I can check, I guess. Probably, oh, because I can use whatever that move is, right? Okay, so Devil Boom does not have MPs. Okay, weak to fire, you know? Manta Ray, no MPs, but doesn't matter. Imp obviously has MPs. 100 of them, in fact. No weaknesses. Basilisk does have MPs, a ton of them actually. And yeah, okay, good. No weaknesses either, but so basilisks I can do. Okay, so we're in the 4th floor now. I've been warned that this dungeon is really long, so. We'll have to see. Thankfully we know Osmos now, which makes oh yeah, easy Osmos targets. Fire is I guess fire everyone. You Osmos this other guy. You attack the red guy, you attack the red guy. Nice 11 damage. Good job. I'm gonna take your MPs since you kindly have them. Attack. Fire everyone. Attack! Yeah, guy is mega dead. They might also be mega dead actually. Okay. Die in a literal fire. My intelligence has increased. Neat. So we're back. We're like in nice type place now. These things are weak to fire. Like, I mean, it looks like most things are weak to fire, but fire level 6 should probably put a pretty big dent into this asshole, right? Yeah, I mean, counts. Counts as a big dent. Cast haste. Yes. So it looks like there has been like some denomination. This is like a fire portion, and now we're like the nice portion. Okay, keep killing the imps as fast as we can. That diminishes the chance that they use confuse on us, which is a catastrophe when that happens. Or I guess, sure. Yeah, okay. They decided not to do any of that. There you go, Osmos level increased. Not that it matters too much. It looks like when we cast Osmos, we always take everything that they have. By all means, keep attacking that guy. No, yeah, you see, that's the thing that you were supposed to not do. Great. I mean, guy didn't get... Oh, never mind. We good. We good. Okay. Attack this asshole. Should be weak to fire, if I remember correctly. Guess everybody and their mother is weak to fire these days, so... I'm actually just gonna Esna, I think... No, Basna, I guess. I don't think that removes Confuse, but... I mean, eventually it will, and it's also something I need to level up. Yeah, I mean, get attacking. Yeah, that's exactly the problem. Stun everybody. But I need to get Basuna to level 6 if I want to cover everything, and it's level 1? Wow. Yeah, it's an issue right there. Oh yeah, keep using it. No, don't stop. Guy has also taken some punishment. Yeah, Basuna being the way it is a big problem, but I mean it doesn't matter. I think it's probably gonna level up this time. I would assume, I would imagine and hope. Stamina, recap, nope. Status, Maria. It's close. It's close. Okay, well. He doesn't know anything. He doesn't know anything. That's what I imagine. That would be okay. Sure, continue has Team Basuna to level it up. And then I'll need to... Actually, what is the... I'm gonna check. How about that? How about I give it a... How about I give it an actual checking? And I guess I'll also shell in case one of them go up. Goes up. Not that I believe she's gonna get to go. Yeah, okay. So let me double check how Basuna works. Which I don't think leveled up actually. FF2 Basuna. So for FF2 at level 1 removes Venom, at level 2 Sleep and Silence, level 3 Mini, at level 4 Paralysis, level 4... Sorry. So, level 2 Sleep, level 3 Silence, level 4 Mini, level 5 Paralysis, level 6 Confuse. So if I want to remove Confuse I need to get it all the way up to level 6. I don't think I get leveled up this time. I did, okay, good. Okay. Icelands. Interesting. I mean, I would be shocked if this wasn't better than that thing. It is, by quite a bit, but I think it's bad in terms of... Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It is a lot better than the Flame Lance. I mean, these things don't actually have a weakness. I'm gonna cast Scourge because I mean, I also want to level up my... Like, these things need to get to level 7 at some point. Otherwise, they're gonna keep doing like 300 damage, which is less than I attack for. Continue using it. You know. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the thing is gonna die. So Ricard's not gonna get anything, which is okay. Magic as a level 5 can now shoot this asshole. Cure. Everybody wants, and then Gooey, and then Gooey, and then Gooey again. If we can cast Osmose again, that's probably a good idea. I don't remember if bombs have MPs, but I have to check. It feels like it's something they should have, but who knows how this game works? Who the fuck knows? They do have MPs, there you go. Okay. As it turns out, they don't in fact have MPs. Okay. Chimeras are pretty weak. So are Spectre. This is a Spectre, right? Yeah. Spectre is not terribly scary. Yeah. It's like, it's not even... Like, both of these monsters have an upgraded version that they can handle pretty easily at this point. I took one step, dude. Revenants, on the other hand. This guy deal damage. Yeah, them piling on the Chimera is actually not the greatest, because Blitz I think is super effective on the Chimera, not even. Okay, fine. You use protect, whatever. It doesn't, I don't particularly care what you use, I just need you to use a spell, but I guess you're not gonna get to because you're too slow. That's fine. Okay. Yes. This is not the greatest. Sure. Shell in case of untoward explosions. Okay. Haste, attack. Spirit increased. Magic Maria. So yeah, shells leveling, protects leveling, but I should actually focus more on the offensive. I should focus on offensive magic, honestly. These things I don't think are doing anything. If I remember correctly, but who knows. Like, level 6 standard is just so bad. Like, it's just... At this point, it's just underwhelming, right? Like, I need... like, I would probably need something like level 8. You know... Do you have to literally always hit a card with that thing? Like, is that really necessary? Like, do you have to be that way? Sword level, agility. Like, I'm just saying that's a bunch of perfectly acceptable. Oh, was that a door? No. Okay, good. It's a bunch of perfectly acceptable people that you can hit with that, you know. Fire. And yeah, let's get rid of these assholes. Here we go. We get thundered. Awesome, thank you very much for doing that. That guy is dead. We get to cast fire on the team. These random idiots attack us. We attack these. We have fire on the team again. We attack these. We attack these. He's dead. Guy's also dead. We should clear up. Yeah, we should clean up shop. Fire level increase, nice. Oh, he's poison. That wasn't venom, it was actual poison. No, don't mind more opportunities to use some as, no? I should probably ice gloves. Equipment. So lose 2 attack but gain 5 defense. For only 2 attack. For only 2 attack, it feels like a good idea. Sure. Thankfully, the bombs are capable. I have MPs, so I get to osmose one and recoup my MPs. I'm a pretty big fan of doing that. And it's not much sense in even trying because it's just gonna die. Okay. Good. Yeah, let's immediately get rid of the imp. Blizzard, this guy, kill the imp. I doubt that she's gonna get to go, but yeah, mean guy's just gonna sweep up the house. Ice Armor. All of these things seem pretty nice. Is the ice armor better than the power vest? It is. You lose on 3 attack. Is it better than the black garb? I doubt it. The garb is nuts. Yeah, the garb continues to be nuts. Better than the white robe. It is by quite a bit. But the white robe boosts the spirit, which is important. It's better than the. It's actually better than flame armor too. I mean, he doesn't need great armor just because his evasion is so good, so I think I give him the ice armor. No, he shouldn't have the ice armor and the ice gloves though, right? Yeah, that makes no sense. But then I think I pick the ice gloves. We give him flame armor. And then we take the ice gloves, also this giant's gloves. And he gets ice gloves. So now his attack is down by a bunch, but he's resistant to ice and stuff. Okay. attack that guy. Actually, yeah, you also have level 5 fire. Okay. No, I mean, we don't care. Somebody else can attack that guy. You should cast, no, Scourge is gonna heal them. Then you should cast Thunder on them, you should cast Blizzard on them, you should attack, and you should attack. Okay. We have to keep going for a little bit. Attack. You. Keep using Blizzard, attack! Like, these things are not really scary in terms of attacking at this point, and I think focusing my offensive magic. That's pretty decent. Pretty decent, I dare say. Okay. Keep attacking, keep using Blizzard, keep attacking, keep attacking. I know that you're capable of hitting these things. Like, I know that that's a possibility for you, like, and actually dealing damage. I'm just saying. So maybe do it, you know? Okay. We get to keep attacking these guys. There you go. One of them is done. Attack. Blizzard. Attack. That guy actually might die. We might get to kill that guy at this point. This guy might be dead. Because he's been taking a bunch of these attacks. Not quite. Almost, but not quite. Yeah, okay. That now, and I'm assuming that this is gonna finish the guy off. If I had to guess. Nope, never mind. Am I gonna get to go again? Is Maria gonna get to go again? 10 is a good start. 0's even better start. There you go, yeah, she does get to go again. Nice. Nice. Strength, Maria's HP, Maria's MP is increased, nice. Haven't done that in a bit. And plus I assume that Blizzard got a bunch of experience there. Good job. Okay, let's keep going. You get to literally walk. It's probably some sort of walk on thin ice joke that you get to make. I'm gonna avoid doing that. Okay, I mean, we also get to continue our onslaught. With powerful spells don't do anything. I mean, it doesn't matter, she's not gonna get to act, like this thing is just gonna die before she gets to go. Yeah, see? Never mind, she was gonna get to go. I'm an idiot. Okay, by the way... check something real quick. Okay. keep going. Is this a fake wall? It is a fake wall. I'm gonna try it, but I doubt it's gonna work. Yeah. Oh, yeah, actually, let's steal these things in peace before we do anything else. It's probably a good idea. Just take care of the... Just get a bit of a recharge. There you go. And sure. Yeah, keep doing that. I don't even know if she's actually gonna get to go, but yeah, she's not. But that's fine. Some HP for the team, an ice brand. Is that bad? It's probably better than the flame sword even, right? It is. I guess I get to give you the flame sword. This is better than what you have. Okay. Okay, are you even gaining lamp? Yeah, you are actually gaining. With 2, you were gaining some axe experience. So actually that means I should probably double sword you. So let's do these actually. Item sort. Equipment Furion, equip. Mm-hmm. 66 with the flame blends. Yeah, I mean it is a lot worse actually. And then just shield. Yeah. But I think I want to raise his sword, but I think it's a lot faster if I do that by double sorting him. So I guess we do give me just back the Overkiller, and he gets to double wield the flame sword and ice brand. Yeah. Seems legit. Okay. Ice lizards. Ice lizards. That guy. Attack. My headphones are out of juice again. It seems like they like doing that within 3 minutes that I start streaming, otherwise they're not happy about what's happening. Okay. I kinda doubt she's gonna get to go, but who knows? Weirder things have happened. Oh great. We get ice stormed. Yeah, she did not in fact get to go, as it turns out. It didn't happen. Because magic defense increased. Okay, kill that thing before she does bad things to us. Yeah, I mean, she has a... No, but now Maria's not gonna get to go, yeah. Sorry. Okay, I think the audio might go silent for a second, but it's gonna come back in very shortly. Okay. So as soon as these as soon as my computer realizes that my headphones are not connected anymore, it's gonna connect them again. There you go. And now we should have music again. Looks like we do in fact have music again. Awesome. Alright, that's another wizard, which I'm sure will become a nice guy, guys. Magic, Maria, cure everyone. Again. There you go, sure. Save before fighting the boss. Then I'm gonna go back because I think that there was a chest. Alrighty. That, by the way, that guy does not look like mage of any denomination. Protect on the party, attack, attack. Also, it seems like every time my party has the wrong weapons equipped, which I guess I should expect. Like having called these enemies, called this enemy out by name. I was like, yeah, this is what this enemy is. But apparently, holy shit, this guy hits a lot harder than all of his friends. Okay, haste on the party. We missed a couple of people, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's a hand of wand. So I guess that you can use cure on him. You use haste on guy specifically. It's like he's the guy that is that it's the most important for him to have it. Guy gets oldered. Should probably take the time to heal him actually. Yeah. It's fine. Life, you, and I don't think we have aura support yet. I guess you can. Is Holly gonna deal? Holly. Yeah, but it's good experience. I'm not in any immediate danger, so should I use Shell? I'll probably use Shell. Fine. Fine, I shall use Shell. I am the greatest swordsmith in imagination. Well, Ricard ended up taking a lot of damage there, but he didn't die, so... You know what? I'll take it. Cure, Ricard, thank you. Thank you. Protect also leveled up, so good job. We have level 5 Protect. She attack, she protect. She protect at level 5 even. Instead of going forward, I want to quickly go backwards because I suspect that I skipped a chest. Okay. So I believe the specters have access to MPs, so I'm gonna osmose one of them. I'm gonna make sure that at least one of them survives. Yeah, see? Oh yeah, right. Fuck. I forgot that that doesn't work with the undead. God damn it. Well, I played myself. Thankfully, I have a few ethers. On the other hand, that's a great way to raise your MPs. Just osmose the undead and just lose 75 MPs in one go. So that's something I had not considered. So I guess I have figured out something. use an ether, and then that means that okay. I believe that these vampire girls count as undead, so I'm not gonna osmose them, otherwise I'm gonna destroy myself. I'm gonna try anyway, but I mean, what's the worst case? What's the worst that could happen? I lose an ether, whatever. That's a big hit. It's also a big hit. Okay, are you good? It's exactly how we threw it up. I wonder if 20 is enough to trigger another. I wonder if 20 is enough to trigger another. Oh shit. Sure, good. Another increase. It might be. Who knows? Who knows? Agility, it wasn't. So how are we on ether? We still have 10. Okay, good. Imps are normally annoying as fuck, but they have MPs which can be osmosed. So that's pretty. That means that brain disasters. Yeah, you got this stuff. She's not gonna get to go. There is not basically no way. These things just die if you look at them funny. But okay, it was a good good result. Good. I mean, she has osmose a little bit more too. Okay. You're gonna use Holy on these things. I don't know how much damage that's gonna deal, but you would imagine at the end they're weak to Holy. They usually are, and they're weak to Fire. So when I said that I thought... So it turns out that when I said that I thought that I had skipped the chest and I was just second guessing myself, I was fine. But, well... Okay. Okay, so she's gonna get to go. That's nice. It's pretty good. Okay. Osmos level increased. Good. I mean, I don't even know if it's good. Or Osmosis already taking everything from the opponent every single time, and now it's a higher level spell, which means that I need to have more MPs to use it. But whatever, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. It's still 5, and it's netting me wild positives. Yeah, I mean, I should keep using Blizzard and Thunder and Scourge and because either way, let's go forward. The fact that vampires aren't weak to Holy is... I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, come on! It's Holy! Like, what's supposed to be weak to Holy if not vampires? Right? Also, I need to heal Guy up, like, stat. I'll do it at the end of this fight. Chat, don't let me forget. Spirit increase, nice. Equip Mon, Magic, Maria. well. So the negative of doing this is that, holy shit, one fucking step. And they can't osmose these assholes. Okay. This is the worst that could have happened, because now she's gonna... Okay, never mind, she attacked the right guy, but... We were close to things going not the way they were supposed to. We keep using Holy, I guess. I don't understand why they hit Firion and deal like 1/3 of the damage at the DL2 guy. Not even 1/3, it's 1/10. They had such speed. Like, right? Like, that's pretty nuts. Can I get an enemy's, like, an enemy with MPs once? Like, that isn't a freaking undead that's gonna steal my MPs? Like, come on. Okay. No exception for boss rooms, apparently. Well, that guy is stealable. If he doesn't randomly die before I get to go, which... Okay, it didn't. It's good. Good job, me. Good job, Maria, for going before Gui. Which I know is not your default. Usually go last. Okay. So we're out of the ice area and into the thunder area? I guess. I'm not 100% sure, but you know. Okay, yeah, keep doing that. Sure. Attack. Holy. Attack. Attack. Nice 70. Nice 160. Uh-huh. Okay, that might be lethal on that guy. It wasn't. I'll keep using Holy. These guys are actually pretty good. They're good experience. Never mind. This guy's gonna die. No, it isn't. Does she get the kill? She probably will. Yeah, I mean, that's a nice 400 damage with the Holy. Elixir. Sure, Scourge. On everyone. That's just mostly because I don't get to use Scourge on the jellies, so I should use it when I have a chance to. You know. Okay. Then the giant helm. Also dead end. Basilisks. These guys are not weak to anything or resistant to anything, if I remember correctly. Scourge them. I'm gonna scourge one. Attack. I think she's gonna get to go. Yeah, she's gonna get to go. And then guy gets to mop up. There you go. Yes, intelligence has increased. What's her learning situation spells, boys? Oh, Thunder is lagging behind a whole lot. But things are slowly going up. Also, a Bazuna is one I should do that. Can't level everything at once, I guess. It's almost a trap, but I escaped it unharmed. Yeah, sure. Let's start casting some thunders. Let's start casting some thunders. There we go. One guy down. Attack. Thunder. Attack. You get actually better at those things this way. Thunder, attack. One guy down. Oh wow, that guy has been envenomed. Well, I'll just ask him at the end of the battle. Okay. Sure. Attack. Thunder, attack. That's probably not enough to kill her. It's actually not bad. It means that she might get to have Thunder again, so that's good. Emphasis on might. I'll need something. Yeah, okay, no. Never mind. It was never gonna happen in the first place, apparently. Shield leveling, intelligence, by sword level, guy strength. Magic, Maria, Esuna, Poison. There we go. What's the situation, Maria? Yeah, now Thunder has corrupt all these other guys, so that's neat. Also a trap, certainly. I knew it. Osmos, attack. I mean, these things die if you look at them funny, so unless she goes before Gory, yeah, I'm not gonna get to use Osmos, but you know. HP increased. Okay. Sure, Holly, I guess. Okay, so she's probably gonna get to go. Nice. Yeah, this thing is gonna die when Firina attacks it almost certainly. Never mind. Yeah, but now she's gonna die. Fine. Strength increased. Get out of here. See if that works out. Like if she goes before Sky, she gets a shot in, but that was not a thing that was gonna happen. Apparently, they got stamina, which is okay. Wizard stuff. Okay. How good is a wizard stuff? Stuff seeding with poison. It's better than the Ogre Killer, so you know. That seems decent. Okay. And I think that his staff situation is also pretty high. So. Come on. Staff level increased immediately. So maybe his staff level isn't as high as I remember. Yeah, what's your staff? It's 7. So it's okay, but it's nothing to speak home about, but it's fine. Well, you'll get to level up a few. Oh. I was strict. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna fire off an Osmos in case you go before Guy. That's going to. Or maybe you go before Ricard. No. Okay. Fine then. Oh. Stop. Spiders. Great. cast Thunder, I guess. Attack. Okay. Oh, sweet, she got to cast it. Nice. Okay. I mean, I doubt that she's gonna get to, but, you know, might as well do my due diligence. It's dead. Well, fine. It's okay. I would be shocked if this room wasn't a trap. Yeah. It's a hell of a lot of undead that can't be hit with stuff. And now I'm supposed to be using fire to kill these things, but fire is already super high level. Should probably soften them up with the fire though. I guess soften them up what? They're all gonna die in one shot. Maybe. There is also a consideration to... Nice. There was also a consideration to attack two Osmos, one of them, to kill my own MPs. So that I would probably trigger an MP increase, but you know, I think I should do that in situations where I don't think I should do that except in situation. Oh, nice! I have to get some MPs back. I shouldn't do that in situation where I'm actually exploring the dungeon. I should like come back later. I should do that during grinding. Is my point. There we go. Oh, cast Blizzard, I guess. Hopefully it's gonna kill. These things have very low HP, but my magic has been, yeah, not great. My magic has not been great. That's okay. So Blizzard's gonna level up soon. Scourge and Holy are the one that lags behind, so I should use those. Holy. Okay. Yeah, I guess the problem with Holly is that her spirit is a lot lower than her spirit is a lot lower than her intelligence. So that's because I think it counts as white magic. I'm pretty sure. So that's probably why. I need to check. Yeah, what's our situation regarding spirit intelligence? Spirit has gone up a lot. So yeah, well, no, actually now her spirit is higher than her intelligence. On the other hand, I think she took a couple of dings in stamina during the spirit climb. So now her stamina is even lower than it was. Sure. Scourge, I guess. Attack. His stuff is only level 7, so I have to imagine that it's going up in level, right? Right? Yeah, it's going up in level pretty fast, actually. Nice. Okay. Sure. Attack. Okay, keep on attacking, don't let them use confuse. There you go. There you go. In the very unlikely case that she goes second, but... Because Fear always goes first, but... Firion always goes first, but the other guys... there you go. So I guess maybe this is the poison area? Before I face him though, I'm gonna finish exploring the floor again. Holy attack. I guess it's only a death flower, so I don't know who is gonna get attacked. It's not gonna die in one hit. This is not the like new and improved death flower. It's just the model. See, there's a chest. I don't have current this unicorn horn, which I'm sure doesn't do anything. Horn with the same effect as Bazuna. Okay! Yeah, could do this. That's another chest. Hermes shoes. That's not what I expected. Shoes with the same effect as haste. Okay. Well, it was never not gonna be a trap. Okay. If my other stuff could reach level 7 already, I wouldn't complain too much. Okay, please kill just once. You know? Yeah, good, nice. Use Holy again, and I would recommend not going last. That would be sweet if you went before either of them. If you went to go before Guy, yeah, nice. Nice, okay. So now, yeah, Holly is even closer. Scourge is the next one that it's a bit of a bump. Gonna take care of that soon. I guess I choose most one of these guys just to recover like some 30 MPs or whatever. These things haven't cast confuse on me as much. I had to open my mouth. We didn't get confused, just the card did. So it's mostly fine, honestly. Nobody died. Cure him. Attack. Okay, now we might have a problem. There you go, see, a problem. It's exactly what I was talking about when I said that we might have a problem. Now, Guy is gonna slaughter Mariah. No, he's gonna kill himself. It's less damage than most attacks deal, so... Just Phasma, actually. Okay, attack. And at this point, I don't care what happens. Somebody should probably heal Firion up. I'll take care of it at the end of the fight. Defense HP, defense strength, defense stamina, guys HP, guys stamina. Magic defense, HP, nice. Magic, Mariah, cure. Sorry, Maria. Maria. Sure, there you go. Everything is fine. Let's save and keep going. You make good progress, but you must defeat me if you wish to continue your ascent. This guy is Thunder guy, yes. But I haven't found any sweet thunder-based items. I found the poison stuff and that's it in this series. What the hell? I'm disappointed. I am disappointed. Attack him with stuff. Scourge. Oh, I should have used protect. I am not dealing any damage. Ah. Well then. I think I might have blacksacked my way to its weakness. Randomly weak to poison, apparently. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be lethal. I would be shocked if that wasn't the case. Hey, you get it? Shock, thunder, yeah. That is just it. Stuff level increased, we had strength and stamina, we got a confused tome, which I'm gonna double check, but I will bet you whatever you want. Ice Lizard has MPs, so amplifier absorbs ice. There they are. The fire guy gas drops some stuff. Rank 7 enemy with 2 ice absorbs fire. The ice guy gas also drops all of that stuff. The stuff with 2 fire absorbs ice. Thunder guy gas would drops some sweet things, was also a poison based stuff for reasons with 2 poison. So I guess that then we're gonna fight. We might end up fighting a poison guy gas that is weak to. We might end up fighting a poison guy gas that is weak to thunder. Maybe, who knows? Who knows? I doubt. I kind of know that that's not gonna work, but. Oh shit. Guy. Nice. Thank you. Alright. %100% attack, yep. Marlboro Terra. Okay. Yeah, okay, that should 100% kill it, yeah. It's okay. Drops a high potion. Does that guy have MPs? Does this guy have MPs? He does not have MPs. He also, because of the hollow skin, looks a little bit less like a mouth with dicks around it than his cousin, than his non-Terra cousin. So, props to you, Marlboro Terra, I guess. No weaknesses, resistant to distance. Not terribly surprising. Guess I should actually. Check. Okay, it's 100% heal. I would be shocked if it didn't. I mean, I'm gonna try, but these things die if you look at them funny. I don't imagine that that's gonna be a thing that she gets to do. This time I'm not even gonna try. God damn it. The one time. Like, there is no way she gets to go. She obviously does. Right. This time she's gonna get to go. So, Furin is now level 8 with this stuff. If she doesn't go last, she gets locked. Okay. No, I pressed the wrong button. Shit. Well, it's a problem. These trap rooms have... So, actually... I think I've been talking about random trap rooms during the playthrough, and I don't know if that's like an established terminology, so let me explain what I mean. That sounded really douchey the way I ended up saying it, but that's the way it sounded in my head. But either way, what I'm trying to say is that throughout dungeon, hidden in dungeons, throughout the playthrough, there's been all of these rooms that are completely empty. And I believe that they have an elevated encounter rate in them. And when you enter them, you get placed in the middle of them. So you enter a door, and you're placed in the middle of the room, and often have to face a couple of encounters on the way out if things don't go well for you. It's 0 to 2. I think in average it's always at least one. But I've been dicking around in this room for a lot longer than I would like, because it wasn't apparent to me that it was a trap room immediately. And now I accidentally pressed the up button instead of the down button also, which definitely also didn't help. I got like 3 steps in before an encounter, so now it's taking me forever to actually get out. Is basically the story here. I guess. Actually, Scourge? Sure. She's dead. So I think I've had like 4 or 5 encounters just in this room because of my idiocy. What's the situation with leveling up these things? You keep getting closer and closer, but still not level 7s. Okay, we're out of this room, finally. Keep this good. Okay. Missed. No, she's the one that can't be hit. Because the guy doesn't have sufficiently powerful Lesna. Okay. Lesna in attack. Don't do it. Okay. Is gonna be lethal? Yes, okay. No. Okay. Taking care of that. Another trap room, certainly. Attack. Keep using Scourge, attack. Mostly, like, Scourge strikes me as pretty useless. Things are just not weak to it. It's the problem. I guess I say this, but I just come from killing the giant with Scourge, so maybe I shouldn't say that. Okay. It's fine. Appears that Ricard is the only guy that get consistently deeked by gaze being cast on him. Like the other guys seem to... Okay, Scourge level up, nice. Trap room, yeah. I'm gonna take this chance to recharge my MPs a bit. It's not like, you know, might as well take him when you have him. It doesn't matter, if Furion is just gonna kill it. Yeah. See? Okay. No, at this point Scourge is the one spell we don't want to have, together with Fire. Otherwise we would fire this thing and it would die. But we decided we are Fire and Scourge have already leveled up, so they don't need the experience as much as the other things. Of course, another trap room. Holy, attack. Blind! Oh. Well, good. Hit the Revenant with like the power of Holy. Oh wow, you killed that? Nice. Doing that. I'm just really far behind in terms of magic power. Is the problem? Like, if I get my level, spells to level like 8 and 9 and stuff, it's gonna. Granted, spells don't need to be. There you go. Hold level is increased. I find that spells don't need to be as high level because you're not gonna use them in real fights unless. Oh, nice. So that's the 9th floor. Like, you're not gonna actually use a spell in a fight unless it's super effective. So you don't need them to be as like they get the boost, right? Because you can assume that you can select a spell that's super effective against the boss. Come on, Maria, go next. No? Okay, well, that's fine. Oh man, I didn't survive the card. HP has increased. Okay. Keep firing off magics. Okay. Oh, Blizzard. Fuck. Well, that's less than ideal. But hopefully it dies now. Blizzard level increase at HP, stamina, strength. Cure yourself. A bunch. Okay. Trap room. So Blizzard level 7, so what do we have left? Just Thunder. Thunder is the only one that isn't level 7 yet. Okay. We will describe that as also less than ideal. I would describe that as also less than ideal. Oh, this guy's still going. Probably use Basu now. That's done. Okay. So he's fine now. And what's up here? A chest. Nice. Oh, Thunder. Okay, so now we get to start leveling up level 7 spells, which hopefully are more effective. They do more than 300 random damage to things, hopefully. I mean, I'm not assuming that Thunder is gonna level up this fight, but it should be pretty soon. Miss. Nice. HP, guys, HP. Oh. No, actually, it was a little farther than I thought, but it's gonna get there soon. Flare. Flare. I'm gonna check what Flare does. What do you mean, Gotos? Wasn't Gotos a guy? What the hell? I'm pretty sure we killed him. Like, this is kind of confusing. I thought Gotos was like a person. Why is there a Gotos in a box? The hell? I mean, isn't he like dead? Yeah, okay. Drop the Reaper. How good is that? How good are you, Reaper? Went too far. Better than Orichalcum. Is it like randomly really good? Sadly, nobody has any expertise with daggers at all. But it looks, yeah, it's super powerful. Is your are you going up with double sword? Star in the sky. No, it's not. Okay. So I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you Reaper. Maybe we're gonna double up. That's just too worst. Okay. Turns out the real treasure was the monster that we found in a box along the way. The friends that we found in a box that were not friends and tried to kill us along the way. Nice miss, I guess. I mean, he's like level 1 with the knife, so it's gonna be a while before he's effective, but you know, it's not like he gets to do anything but attack with weapons, basically, outside of like dire straits situations, so we might as well start learning stuff. Nice ether. Thunder has increased in level, that's nice. Okay. Oh, nice, the floor doesn't kill us this time. Nice, we have to finally use fire again. Is fire gonna just mop the floor? Look what's happening. I am confused by how this knife works. Mop the floor, alright. Okay, his knife level has increased. On the cross. The best item. Okay. Use bleeds of the gas. Attack. Let's see how much damage. Yeah. laser, attack. Okay. Knife level has increased again. This guy. Yeah, he's already at level 3 with the knife. That's what I expected. His knife level just skyrocketed early. I mean, it makes sense. We're fighting very powerful enemies. Maria needs to recharge her MPs pretty badly. So there is that. Obviously not gonna be able to do it against the undead. These guys continue to be the undead. Okay. Well, Maria continues to be unable to actually go. And his knife level has increased even more. Nice. And Hourglass, which I think casts Stop, if I remember correctly. I want to say Hourglass is cast off. Hourglass is an effective stop. There you go. I was right. I'm gonna give it a shot. Unlikely to hail. She's unlikely to actually get a turn, but if she does. 600. Okay, I don't think these guys have MPs, sadly. Attack. Should probably kill him. Yeah, that did a little bit more damage. Not like a whole lot, but can't win them all, you know. It's not gonna, like, the damage is not gonna explode. Okay. Black robe with a monster. That's a dragon. I'm just gonna put it out there that that's a thing that's happening. Begin by hasting the team. Actually, no, you're like out of stuff. This guy has gotta have MPs, right? Start by recharging yourself with that. Plus, nuking his own MPs might end up being good for us anyway. Okay, next thing, cast haste, attack. I think this guy attacks pretty hard, but Ricard got missed, but that's fine. Attack! Oh, protect. Attack. Obviously he takes... He hits a very on deep whenever he gets attacked. This is just how he operates. I mean, I got to hit Gui, which is more or less what I wanted. Cure him. Yeah, he continues to hit giant packs of beaks whenever he gets targeted by anything, but thankfully Maria's healing is nuts. Cure him again. Can you attack somebody? Okay, fine. Knife level, gets HP. Magic. Yeah, cure. Yeah, I think that's because they nuked his MPs at the beginning of the fight. So then he wanted to... Like, then he could only just do random attacks. I think is what happened there. Okay. Wow, that actually does a lot of damage to him. Okay. I don't know why the Reaper seems to attack twice in deal, but you know, whatever. Magic Maria. Oh yeah, this is not going great. It's a whole lot of using Thunder for not a whole lot of gain. Well, we had a level 7. Oh, should check the Black Robe. Magic, equipment, Maria, equip. I'm assuming it boosts intelligence. Or maybe you should have, but no. It's better than the White Robe in terms of protection anyway. And enhances intelligence, which is also something that I want for her anyway. In terms... Yeah, wow, I think it might be like plus 10. It's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. Unlikely to matter, but it did not in fact matter. Oh, these are doors. That explains my confusion. I guess I actually take some time to level up Basuna now. It's probably a good idea. Bring it maybe to level... I mean, I need to bring it to level 6 for it to be good, but... For it to be as good as it can be, but... I mean, Maria is also like... It's not great on Maria to begin with, because... By the time she goes... she's not gonna be able to remove Confuse from the phone, because people will already hit up it, but... Snipe level increase... What's the snipe level? Is it 5 already? Starters... 6 even, nice. Okay. Wasn't that one. It's not that one. The unlikely scenario she goes sound. More likely now because people are... Oh shit. Okay. She got to go. That was a mistake. Yeah, okay, she's mega dead. I mean, you can feel free to... The car might go before Guy anyway. You can feel free to stop being confused at any point, by the way, just the same. That's a thing you can do whenever you feel like it. Look at that. Cure yourself, cure him twice. Okay. Okay, so that's the actual exit, which means this is also a trap. Yeah, okay. Just checking. keep doing that. No reason to stop. Okay, yeah. Use... This can actually kill them, but I mean, this encounter is gonna end up anyway, right? Presumably. So actually use Bazuna, I guess, in the party. It's gonna be amazing, but that doesn't help because you need Bazuna at level 6 in order to be able to fast. It didn't matter anyway. It did not matter anyway. Feelings of agility has increased. Haven't saved in a while, so let's do that. Okay, this might be... that's Meanwhile. It's Meanwhile. This is the last floor of my ascent. I've been waiting for you, Furion. You managed to reach a seal, the magic behind it appears to be extremely strong. While you have on the door, if it isn't enough to seal to shatter. Everyone stand back. What are the chances that Nimbu is not gonna die in this cutscene? I think about 0%. No, it's more than 0, but I don't like his chances. Also, Nimbu's a white mage. I don't know where he found all this destructive power, but Nimbu. Stay cold, don't agree. This was my destiny. Yeah. I did oh, I wanted to check what Flare does, didn't I? Actually, that reminds me. Flare sets off a fusion reaction. The shit! You're literally nuking them? Should probably teach it to what's her name instead of like Death. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Magic, Maria. Death. Discard. Yes. Magic, Maria. No. Items. Flare Tomb. Maria. Magic, Maria. Life, Cure, Bazuna, Azuna, Haste, or Asher, whatever. Yeah, that's fine. Save. Here's the response we stop on the ultimate magic. Obtain the ultimate home. What do the other crystals do? I still never know. I mean, I found the Ultima magic, so... Items. Sword. I also have to use the Ultima Tome. What about the Ancients? Mariano's Ultima now. Magic, Maria. Ultima. Cosmos. There you go. Seems like a pretty decent set of things for Maria to have. Flare and Ultima might be redundant, but... Okay. Oh, now we find goldfishes here? I don't even want to... Oh, actually these things have the hit points. I should have probably used magic. Sure, I mean I'm still on time. I'm still on time to use magic. That's too bad. And if you're watching and you have no idea why I'm using spells that heal statuses when nobody of my guys have a status and people are pinging, let me check what's up with that. It's because... whatever. It's because I'm trying to level those spells up. That's the long and the short of it. I think that somehow triggered an increase in the level of sea monsters, like everywhere. Which is interesting, I guess. Yeah, actually, I need to start leveling those two. Good. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have thought of Flare, because Flare is probably just per Ultima. And now... yeah, okay. No, whatever. I'll live with it. That's a lot. Yeah, flare this guy. Attack. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe I've just been paranoid. Continue fighting this guy. Fire's fine. I don't care about taking damage. Care more about the annoying status effects. Yeah, okay. Oh wow. He did not have very many MPs. Show me Ultima. Let's see what Ultima does. Let's see how ultimate Ultima is. Or let's not see it, I suppose. Bunch of mithril nonsense. That's... Guess Altair is now devoid of life. I guess let's go up and go to Fen. Gonna follow the river as much as possible because that means no encounters. Then go to the inn. Should have used the heal to level up my heal spells, but I didn't. And that was a mistake, but well, it is what it is. Castle. Talk to the princess, be like, yeah, about Mimbu, he dead. Park, Altar got 3 over the strap. Now the cyclone is head for Fiend. I don't learn about the cyclone thing. What's up? The Emperor has control of the Saran, no doubt. Okay. The duel says Saran will kill us before we ask. Unless we spell things and learn to fly and see how we can get into that cyclone. Also, no questions about this guy that I'm hanging out with now. I told you that for sure. It's good to be wrong now and again. So if we need to have air transportation, that sounds like a job for Sid, doesn't it? Oh shit. Actually, the cyclone. I mean, everybody's dead. Since letting people in, it was horrible. The wait was them to have some sort of confidence. Okay. Well. Yeah, the cyclone. Trying to go into that thing. Otherwise, you're quite mad. Tell you what, I've been keeping a few things stashed away and I wanted to have them. Scraping around the wood near my bed. Okay. Ruby Cuirass, Black Garb, Gloves, Gold Cuirass, Elixir, Gold Hairpin, Silver Cuirass, Blood Sword. Alright. Equipment. Here. How's this Blood Sword? Oh, it's very low attack, but it drains them. Yeah, it checks. What about this Black Garb? Is that better? It is. Black Garb is the nuts. Yeah, mostly the thing is that he doesn't need it. Like, his evasion is already nuts, is the thing, right? Like, because his agility is so high. Yeah, his evasion is already 97%, so I would rather give it to Ricard and boost his evasion with the Black Garb. Found definitely a bunch of random crap that didn't do anything, and the Black Garb, which is real good. So talking to Paul was a good idea, although... Let's buy some stuff. I want some more ethers. Yeah, give me like a lot. Headphones. My headphones randomly turned off. It's gonna fix itself shortly. Okay. Gonna ensure that it fixes itself shortly though, just making sure. Connect please. Maybe it's not gonna fix itself shortly because my computer is being dumb. Okay. Okay, should be fixed now. I'm actually gonna pause for a second though, since we had to pause for the headphones anyway, because it won't work here in the map. So I'm gonna be back in 20 seconds. No chair cam, this is just me being an idiot that I put the BRB screen on, but I didn't. Well, it is what it is. Oops. There you go. Hi, Jin. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be going, but I'm gonna be keep going for a little while. We finished the dungeon that we entered yesterday, the tower. It was really long, it took me 2 hours. I mean, we're just done now. And it turns out the evil emperor is controlling an evil tornado that is coming for this town. See up there, there's the tornado. And I'm gonna try talking to the tornado, but I think I'm gonna need yeah, no, I can't interact with the tornado at this time. I think I just need to words, you know, those things that are coming out of my mouth. I think I just need to find seed so that I can no, don't attack. It is invaso, no, I think I need to find Sid, basically, or at home. Because he is an airship, and I think the airship can drop me in the tornado, which I think is what is the plan right now, for reasons. Don't ask. Everybody's assuming that that's what we're gonna do, but the plan seems nuts to me. But everybody's like, "You want to go in the tornado?" It's like, I never said that. It's not something I said. But sure, we'll go in the tornado, I guess. Can you level up already, Bazuna? Like, I need you to get to level 6 to be maximally useful, and okay. Oh, I also need to keep leveling Flare and Ultima up. Man. Thunder. I know that Flare right now is dealing, honestly, stupidly low amount of damage, but there you go. Fun. Her Bazuna level has increased. I probably shouldn't have thought either Flare to begin with, because it's so limited in terms of... Oh, this has been destroyed too, right? Hasn't it? Yeah. And I think they said Palum had been destroyed as well. So shit's fucked, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Shit is super fucked. Sure, let's start leveling Ultima up. Ultima's, I mean, let's see how... I want to, like... Still haven't actually been able to cast Ultima. But my understanding of Ultima is that it's more powerful the more spells you know and levels of spells you have. Well, I mean, the airship seems to be there. So... There you go, Ultima. See how good Ultima is. As soon as these guys are done. Well, that seems Alrighty, that was impressive. I mean, they actually dealt a decent amount of damage for being a level 1 spell. So, that's pretty nice. Jane, are you still there? Drained home or from vehicle. So that's where the airship is. I'm confused because I think I talked to everybody that I could talk to. That guy's dead. Fine, I'll just check the walkthrough again. I don't want to. Okay. Okay, so I think I figured out what. Okay, I guess that makes sense. I guess I should really just ask everybody about everything every time. Or I can just check the book. Okay. So here's what happened. When we... So last mission that we got was Gordon told us, hey... sorry, Gordon the Prince were like, hey, go check on Meanwood. And then... And before that, Gordon told us to free us the princess, and before that, we were to check on the dragoons, right? The thing is that the princess wasn't there for the whole dragoon thing, so we never asked them about dragoons and weavers and all the stuff because she wasn't around, because she had been kidnapped by the emperor at the time, and we didn't know that the quote-unquote princess wasn't actually the princess, but the doppelganger. So we never had a chance to talk to her about dragoons and stuff. So now we're gonna do... So apparently that was the thing that was missing. Ask about wyverns. Reflecting the light of the pen. See, long ago we called wyverns by reflecting the light of the pendant in the castle's mirror. So now we go back to the first floor, and that's where that mirror was. Where with that we didn't know what it was, now we get to know what it was. We shine the pendant that we found a while ago in front of it. That's gonna call some wyverns, hopefully. Or the wyvern, probably the one that we put the egg in the thing. Which apparently are generically engineered to hold when you shine a pendant in front of it. Items? And then, we got a wyvern, which presumably we get to hit for a while. There we go. Pendant. The mirror drinks in the light emitted by the pendant. And the image of a young wyvern shimmers in the mirror. The last wyvern has finally hatched. The wyvern is speeding towards Finn. There you go. Oh sweet, a cutscene. That's gonna make for a great. That's gonna make for a thumb. Get to use this for the thumbnail now. That's my favorite thing. I see. One of my favorite things about this game is, that I've had so far with respect to Final Fantasy is that this game actually has cutscenes, which means Weaver and Dragoon are together once more. There you go. I'm gonna save because I think that the Dragoon is gonna leave, and that's gonna end up like I want to have saved so I can keep the Dragoon with all of that stuff, with all of his elite equipment, like the ice lance and all that sort of stuff. Okay. Where did the wyvern go? Question mark. So how's the H-in going with the person? Okay. Ah, okay. There you go. So we just walk into the silo now, and that's gonna... See? Cutscenes! This would just make for great thumbnails. Also, apparently there's a flying fortress inside. I don't know. Oh, Lamias. Keep using Ultima. So... Go. Okay, so we get to hit Ricard for like a little longer. So that's neat. I'll keep using these things. So what's the deck? What's the ADH deck? What's the guy trying to do? A vampire, 5 vampire girls and the vampire lady. It's nice. I'm hoping that Ultima is leveling up with all of the stuff that I'm doing, but... who knows? It's possible that Ultima doesn't level up, and because I know that Ultima's power depends on like how many spells, like the total level of spells that you know. So I wonder if yeah, I wonder if that's everything I had to say. No, don't attack! Keep casting flare. strength, agility. Yeah, no, never mind. Ultima does level up. Status. Guys at level 7 with the knife. Maria has Ultima level 2. So that's pretty decent. Oh, that's the stairs, we're not going up those quite yet. Oh, there's more than one flight of wood golem. Wood golem. If I had to guess, the wood golem is weak to fire, but I have these lower level spells that need to be leveled up, so I'll be using those. Oh wow, he can do that. That was slightly more impressive than the previous casting. Okay. Wood Golem is down. He has HP, Mari's impelling, they hurt shields level, they hurt HP. Okay, let's try going in here. I think it is the least likely to be an actual progress. Found the Reaper, which are actually gonna give to Gui, so that's gonna make oh, that's actually worse than the Ice Brand, but I should still give it to Gui, because that's gonna make his progress with knives faster. And give the Ice Brand to him. And is the wizard stuff better than the Ice Lance? It's not. Okay, though. Magic cure. It's not what I wanted to be doing, but whatever. Let's go. This Gotos guy was like a named character, like, right? Like, I don't understand why we're facing, also, again, Garruk's little brother, but like... Like, I don't understand why that's just a monster type, right? Like, it's like, oh, I'm fighting against a Steve. Yeah, there's a bunch of Steves here that you have to fight. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Okay. If I remember correctly, though, they have good drops, so got that going for me. Oh wow, Rihad's actually going before Firion does? That's new. It's a magic situation. Flare is almost leveled up, Ultima's going also over. Okay. Keep going. Yeah. But I guess this card is just gonna die, isn't it? Yeah, I don't get to use my spells. HP has increased. Fortune actually does go up. The electrified floor. Let's go see what the other path had. Okay. Yeah. I remember when these captains were super scary. Like, you can fight a captain like 15 minutes into the game, and they are enemies that we're finding now, and I think it's like we are about 80% of the way through, more or less. If I had to guess. I know they're weak, but... But its flat level has increased again. Nice. We got ambushed. That's unfortunate. It's not that bad. And we keep on attacking. Now you get his Ultima, which looks like death from above. Yeah, it's satellite laser. Sorry, I almost died, but... So, 2 flame balls. So, let me actually check something. I think I remember Gotos dropping some good stuff. Yeah. So you can drop Reapers and the Haste Stones. But mostly Reapers, which is pretty neat. And wood golems that don't drop anything, and I was right, they're weak to fire. Oh man, the White Dragon could have dropped Genji gloves. Which I don't know what they do, but usually Genji armor is these. You know. Okay, I think I'm done dying for now, so that's neat. I'm a fan of not dying. Royal Guards. So Royal Guards could use Ultima for breakfast. I don't know how they feel about that. She probably have Ultima at the Golem actually. Well, I might yet. Yeah, okay. This Reaper thing is weird. Ultima deals a lot of damage. By which I mean it deals a lot of damage for being level 2. I'm gonna when it gets to level 7 it's gonna be sweet. I don't know what's up with this extra 120 damage that I seem to deal with the Reapers, but like I'll take it. Okay. Keep using Ultima. Yeah, it's probably gonna kill, so maybe I don't get to use Ultima. Yeah. Her Ultima level has increased, and his knife level has increased. Super nice. Okay, so those guys look like they could have MPs. Let me take care of that real quick. You wouldn't want to be without. See, they had MPs. No problemo. Okay. Animation has become even more impressive. gonna keep using it. Well, I'm gonna try to keep using it, but Cosmos level had increased. We found the Toad Tome. Yeah, now, though Osmos going up now is good, just because that's gonna make Ultima more powerful. You know, that's the... I'm gonna double check that it's accurate, this was just told to me, but I have no independent confirmation, so I'm gonna check the wiki real quick. Ultima ability. Blah blah. Almost always the most powerful spell, hitting on all enemies for non-elemental damage, of including defense, reflector. Okay. Wrong. Okay. Okay. So it's white magic. Oh. Solo travel to almost. Okay. So apparently there is also whatever, but long story short, Ultima does stuff. Oh. So it turns out the electrified floor only led to a chest. I see. Far as I can tell, so I'm gonna go back and figure out. Okay. Well, let's keep deploying the ultimate magic here and leveling it up. War Tome, okay. I have like 7 of those, but you know. Yeah, Ultima's going up. Probably also hit leveling Flare up as well. Okay, so we're actually just going back for a short bit. Yeah, use Flare, attack. Sorry. Wasn't quite done dying apparently. Attack, flare again, attack. Okay, should probably heal guy up as soon as I have a chance to. It's no hurry, but flare, attack. Okay, he's dead. Unicorn Horn, Magic, Maria, Cure, Guy, a bunch. Ambushed. Oh yeah, okay, that's fine. Sorry about that, I just got a warning about low disk space, so what I'm gonna do is delete I'm gonna quickly delete a couple of files that I know are taking space for no real reason. And take care of things that way. Like, because otherwise I don't want to risk this specific video not getting saved, is the reason that I'm doing that. Like, honestly, these things can probably go. Like, I've only cut random stuff but nothing was happening. Yeah, okay. Sure. Let's get rid of all of this junk. Great. And we can put okay, I'm gonna here. What am I trying to do? Just trying to make sure that this video saves correctly, otherwise I could, yeah. Empty recycle bin. There you go. Read some random stuff. Okay, let's go back to the game. Sorry about this. Let's pile some damage on the stupid vampire lady. Just try to get rid of her as fast as possible, you know. Charm 9. Yeah, get wrecked though. Did I not heal guy? Something happened there? I like the ultimate level 3 is already almost as powerful as like fire level 7. Something like that. I'm a fan of that. Okay. Magic, Maria, Cure, this guy. One on everybody, just for good measure. Now, yeah, now she's down in terms of MPs, and I don't think cockatrices actually have any. So let's keep using Ultima. I guess, yeah, I'll just use Flare. But, you know. Go. Magic. Keep using flare. Don't go last. Just once. No. Okay. Fine. Don't go last then, or don't go at all, which is gonna be what they're gonna end up doing. There you go. Oh, bombs have MPs. There you go. Most bombs. Okay, good. Like, things had to go really wrong for me to end up missing on this osmosis, but it could have happened. Basically, I needed. If Guy had attacked the bomb, they had picked osmosis, which was a 1/3. And then Maria. So there was a 1 in 6 chance that things would have gotten bad. Wasn't that bad. Like, I just wouldn't have gotten to get my MPs back. Poison Axe. Let's talk Poison Axe. How good is the Poison Axe? Real good, it turns out. Okay. Is the Ice Brand better worse than the Ice Brand, so it's better. There you go. Yeah, we got dinged a little bit, but nothing too crazy. Sure. Go. Okay. Attack. Flare, attack. You might even get to flare twice. Who knows? Yeah, the Lamia didn't even die. She's dead now. Like, the captains also just don't insta-die from everything, right? So, okay. Fine. Be that way then. I think it's kinda just spiteful, they're trying to prove me wrong, come on. Okay. So now that we have a Poison Axe, let's keep going. No. Flare, attack. Sure. Flare, attack. Okay, what's the... Flirt level has increased, nice. So now we go back to Ultima. Should level up pretty soon too. So what is up here? Man, there's like, this place is mono branching parts. This is not best. Not the best. I'm gonna try, but I doubt that she's gonna get to go again. But you know, worth a shot, I suppose. Well, I mean, her Ultima leveled up though, so guess it didn't ultimately matter. So I guess at this point, do we just want to consider all of her spells equal? Except for Cure. Cure doesn't matter, because we level up Cure all the time out of battle. to a lesser degree, Asuna has that way as well, but not for as much. But so I guess that now we just spam Basuna. Bring Basuna at level 4. That looks like progress to me. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I see no reason not to. No, don't cast life, cast Basuna. And to be fair, like, there is also consideration to bring her other stuff to a higher levels, but... Go. Go. There you go, a bunch of Gotoses. They drop Reapers, which is really good. If I'm lucky. Okay. That guy's mega dead. Go, keep leveling Bazuna up. Continue to level Bazuna up. Imbibe. I don't know what that does. He imbibed something. So I guess he's drunk now? Does that berserk him, maybe? Is that what's happening here? Is he berserk now? Well, he's dead, so... Guess we'll never know. Haste, oh nice. Well, kinda wouldn't mind having haste on another character, honestly. Sounds good, but I guess if haste is not binary, like it's not just a status. It actually cares about like how high your haste level is, then that's the reason to do that. Attack. Keep on attacking. Never stop attacking. How life is at 3 for her as well, so that's also something I should level up. Okay. 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 I mean, she's not gonna get to go, so it doesn't matter. Bazuna level has increased, there you go. Oh man. It's too many stairs up. I am perplexed. Confused even. Why am I finding some sort of slimy Christmas tree with eyes instead of decorations? This game is weird. in news that you might not have had before, Final Fantasy can get weird sometimes. In this case, the enemies were two mouths surrounded by tentacle dicks and two Christmas trees with eyes instead of Christmas globes or whatever those things are called. Like Maria Spirit increasing. Okay, so still at level 4, Flare, Ultima, Life, Bazuna, and Shell and Aura. So I guess that's where we are. So now we're leveling up level 4 spells, basically. Whatever is level 4 we can use in battle, and we should always use the same. Thing is mega dead. Magic. Continue using Shell. Okay. Not having to care about your MPs at all is kind of great, I'll be honest. Like this is awesome. The fact that I don't have to just, I kind of can avoid, can just not care, and just spam stuff, and then knife level has increased. What's his knife level, by the way? No, nice. He's already at level 9 with the knife. Defender. A sword made for defense, it says, but it's also a better sword than all the other swords that we have, so we'll give it to that guy. Oh, magic. Sure, Ultimo. If she even gets to go, which is dubious. She didn't get to go. Diamond armor and the guy and some guys generals. So is it even more powerful than the captains? Wow, that's a whole lot of damage coming that guy's way. Attack. Cure on... no. Cure. Mostly, if I use cure twice, that might actually trigger an MP increase even, so... it's pretty nice. Oh, that guy is dead. That guy is dead. So, that happened. Do I have to take this encounter seriously? There's no way, right? Holy shit. Poison is the least useful thing that, like, exists. He dead. Speak, stamina, card stamina, no MP increase. Equip! Yeah, Diamond Armor is better than even the Black Garb. Probably even better than... yeah. Equipment. No, status. Because I think that this means, like, yeah, his evasion is still nuts. Whereas he needs the help to have any vision at all. And the Black Garb, that's what the Black Garb is for. Magic. Raya. Cure. I need to figure out if I'm pronouncing it Mariah or Maria, and like, great. No, so now she needs MPs. That thing looks like it might have MPs. I have no idea, but you know. Like, it looks plausible for it to have MPs. Who knows, right? Nope, certainly didn't. Okay. Card strength. Wait. Is this progress? That's not... Trap. Does Gatos have MPs? He might. Who knows what Gatos does? Hoping he's not dead, which is not impossible. There you go, he had MPs. Not a whole lot, but... And after that, I don't have to worry about things too much. I'm assuming these are all trap rooms actually. I'm gonna do it again. I'm greedy. It's pretty bad the fact you attack him and... Osmo, no. We got his stuff, so I'm going to have shell. A shell, a shell. Okay. Hopefully lethal, there you go. The Bacchus wine. So, what's the situation with that? So, shell's doing some stuff. Oh, I want to do so the trap room again, not particularly surprising. Okay, so cast shell, attack. I'm gonna get to has shell this time, probably also. Look that's neat. Attack, cast, ora. Okay. Attack. Cast Bazuna. Hey, bud. It goes fine. I wasn't expecting to stream today, but I ended up having to take a break from. I was forced to take a break from work basically because around 11 I realized that I needed to process some stuff that was gonna not be finished for like 2 or 3 hours, and so it's like okay, well I guess that means I have to stop working for a while, and I think I will be done for the night because I'm probably going to bed soon. We got to learn Ultima, which is, you know, the ultimate magic sealed away by the ancients, so that's it's pretty neat. I finished the tower. I finished the tower that we were in yesterday, and that ended up taking pretty much the entire, like 2 hours basically. And I think what I'm gonna do is finish this dungeon and then stop. Oh, her shell level went up, nice, I'm a fan. Okay. So the way that Ultima works in this game is that it becomes more powerful based on the total number of spell levels that your character has. So now I'm incentivized to level up all of my spells, basically. Thankfully, and this is something that we did last time, I don't remember if you were there for it, but we got to learn Osmose, which is a spell that steals the enemy's MPs. And that means that Maria basically gets to keep going forever in terms of MPs. Which is really good. Like, because when she gets low, she gets to steal enemies' MPs, and she gets to steal, you know, swaths of like 100 at a time, which is basically all of her MP bar. So now I'm a lot more at freedom to use magic willy-nilly inside of dungeon. I shouldn't be using the spell, this is gonna level up and the XP is gonna go to waste. And I'm a lot more at freedom to use, because normally, like, I can't randomly use spells inside of dungeons because my ability to keep going into the dungeon is basically tied to how many MPs I have left on my character. Because if I still have MPs, I get to use cure spells after battles. Right? But... oh, shit. But now that limitation, at least for Maria, who's the only person that knows Osmose, I haven't found more than one Osmose stone, but that limitation is gone. Like, she essentially has infinite MPs as long as I'm careful and make sure that I find somebody to replenish my MPs from before she completely runs out. Aura level has increased, there you go, guys. Knife level has increased, also nice. So that means I basically get to keep going essentially forever, which is real good. What's the status there? So Aura's level 5. We still have Plasma, Life, Flare and Ultima to level up. Okay. It's not a trap. I think these are all gonna be traps. Okay, keep going. I don't think she's gonna get to act actually. So you remember Garruk's little brother from yesterday, or maybe 2 days ago, I don't remember. We're finding them, yeah, I think it was Gotos with an O. Yeah, now we're finding those are like regular monsters, which is not the first time it happens in this game. Like, it has happened in this game. Like, there's plenty of monsters that used to be bosses and then became normal encounters. But I thought that Gotos was like the guy's name. It's like you find an encounter named, like, a wild monster named Steve, and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's Steve. But why? It's like, a Steve? What are you talking about? Okay, so I think this is, I was right, this is a dead end. Sure. So, well, it's actually, I'm actually pretty fine with that. I found only one flare tome and I taught it to Maria, and I think that was a big mistake on my part. Looking back at it. Because I think at Ultima and... let me check this one, yeah. I think that Ultima and Flare, like, both do the same job, which is like a powerful non-elemental damage spell. So, but Ultima's more powerful, so Flare is basically crappy Ultima. Which means probably, like, I should have had Flare on somebody else. Drain Tome. But, oh well. Yeah, okay, so this is at the end as far as I can tell. Which again, I am okay with. No, not unhappy with that. It means because we need to explore everything, right? So I should probably give him flare to Firion, but whatever. We might also find more another flare tome. So I don't think that. I definitely want to find another Osmos tome. Like if I find an enemy that drops it, I might just farm it for a while. I might take that opportunity. Well, never mind, he died. Okay, so stuff is slowly leveling up. Flares up there, Ultima's not progressing a whole lot. That's okay. Maria's already at the point where she needs more MPs, which is also fine. None of these monsters have MPs. That's okay. She's not in like dire need the place where she needs them like immediately. Yeah, no, guy's dumb. Continues to be dumb. An absolute unit. I found these daggers that deal additional bleeding damage that actually Gotos drops them. It's pretty neat. I guess cast life? Sure. Wait, was life not leveling up because I'm not actually reviving anybody? Is that what's happening? I didn't see life. Maybe. No, I saw it go up, right? Yeah. No, it is leveling up. Just. So. I think that. I might have to backtrack because there was like one path that I didn't explore and I want to leave. Can find him very good items in these dungeons, so I don't want to risk leaving those behind. But if I remember correctly, it was like 1 billion years away. I don't remember where it was very well. We'll have to see how that goes. I don't think these wood golems have MPs. I should probably check, but I don't think they do. Is that lethal? No, so get ultimate to death. Ultimate's gonna be lethal. There you go. Spirit has increased. Okay, magic. Okay. A wind flute? Oh. This probably has MPs. So we got that going on. Okay, we solved our MP problem. Let's get started on some stuff, because I think that this guy is actually like a real enemy. So he's gonna cause us issues. Okay. Okay. Great. Guy was like the guy that I wanted to protect, and he didn't get there. Awesome, thanks. We might be here a while. We're not dealing exactly a lot of damage, except for the bleeding damage that guy deals. Protect also on the other guy that isn't being protected. Still dealt a lot of damage. It's probably gonna survive one more attack, I would guess. No reason to risk it though. Yes, use. I mean, he's gonna need a lot of healing to begin with, so might as well. Cure guy. Attack. Okay. Yeah, okay, that didn't deal a whole lot. Great. That, on the other hand, good damage. Attack. Let's haste the party. Get. Oh, never mind. Dragon is dead. Fion's axe level, Maria Spirit, guy's HP, guy's strength, drop the diamond helm. Okay, so let's figure out. Let's see what's happening. Maria gets to cure guy a whole bunch. Actually, let's fire off another cure on the whole party, just for good measure. Equipment guy, equip the diamond helm, neat. Sure. Equipment, no, status, okay, evasion is still 96%, okay, that's all of that is okay. And then, what else we found? We found something, Doesn't a bow... What did you just find? I am so confused. Yeah, I have no idea what we just found, honestly. Something. Like, maybe it was a tome of some sort? No? No. I guess I'll live without knowing, I suppose, because I don't think I can... I have no memory of what was in the chest. Well, that's okay. I don't want to just stay here for too long, so keep using levels for spells on enemies. Oh, by the way, this dungeon is inside a tornado. I just thought I'd let you know. I figured you'd want to know that. We came back from like the quest to find the ultimate spell, and we were back and like, yeah, there's like this sentient tornado animated by the Emperor that's just going around destroying cities, and we were like, what the fuck? And I asked about the tornado, and everybody assumed that my plan was to go inside it. And I was like, I never said that. Question mark. What? But okay. Ooh, poison. Another poison axe. It's a good drop. That is a good drop. Let's see actually what the drops are here, because I haven't checked that in a while. Any new monsters with some juicy... Okay, Ameba, no MPs, doesn't drop anything. Royal Guards, no MPs. Drops Phantom, Burton, Poison Axe, Unicorn Horn. Okay. General drops Diamond Staff, Dragon Armor? Rune Axes, yeah, these guys are legit. Lamias have MPs, though not many, don't drop anything. Green Dragon has MPs, drops all of this nonsense. I got lucky, I dropped the Diamond Helm for him, it might have been the best drop. Okay. Okay, so I think I need to backtrack, because I'm pretty sure that I didn't... that I missed an area. That I missed like a path. There were branching paths there, and I think I missed one of them. That's the point I'm trying to make. Like, I went down the right path first, which sounds great, but that means I never explored the wrong path, and there's probably chests down there. So that's my preoccupation. We had a very brief spell of Guy not being a beast actually earlier, because I found this matching knives and I wanted him to use them, but then he didn't, but he had no training in knives, so for a while he was not dealing a whole lot of damage, but then he quickly reached a point where he had sufficient training in knives to go back to dealing stupid amounts of damage to people. I actually would prefer for you not to kill this guy in one hit. There you go. I would like to get another spell in, and Firin and Ricard will finish this guy off. I actually need MPs again. Oh. Did Gotos have MPs? Yeah, he probably does, right? I think I saw him using a bit. Well, I mean, worst case scenario, I waste them, but yeah, except now there's two of them, because apparently that's like a normal monster. It's like a monster type, although I totally thought it was its name, you know? It's like, yeah, that's Steve, you know, whatever. Yeah, you know, Garruk's little brother, Steve. There's no way she gets to go. Yeah, this guy is toast. Personal level has increased, nice. Okay, let's quickly go back real quick. I like how, like, I mean, that's not a particularly surprising thing, but yes, Final Fantasy 2 is a game that I didn't know very well, and I didn't expect much for it because it's considered one of the bigger entries in the series. I've said this multiple times at this point, but I'm enjoying it a lot more than I thought it was that I would. So that's exciting, actually. I mean, Final Fantasy in general has always been my favorite series. Like, a lot of my favorite games of all time are Final Fantasy games, but I definitely do enjoy. I have been enjoying. Definitely, I have been liking going back to like the roots, playing some old ass games. And what's it? Life status is okay. Life is about to go up. Then we have still Ultima and Flare that desperately need leveling. Okay. The thing that I dislike is that now because of how things are, like, I get in these moods where I want to play these games, but now when I want to play them, I have to stream them. Sorry. So I'm like, oh, I'm like halfway through Final Fantasy 2, I want to keep playing Final Fantasy 2, figure out what's going on. But that means I have to stop the stream and stuff. In general, though, it has been it definitely has been like a nice blast from the past, like nice, you know, like Amarcord type deal where it's like, oh yeah, these are series that I have played and enjoyed for my whole life. This is a series I've played a lot of games from, and I've enjoyed pretty much most all of them, especially the old ones, for my entire life. And it's nice to go back to some of the earlier ones, especially games like this game that I don't think I gave the love that they deserved the first time around. Yeah, so this part I had not explored. Because I got to this floor, so this area was like, oh yeah, this is clearly the way forward, and then it wasn't, as it turns out. But yeah, no, I'm pretty happy. I have to thank you for convincing me to do this, because it's been a good experience. At least so far. We'll see how it goes going forward, right? Like, we're 2 out of 13 games in, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, actually, I mean, I'm glad you have oh, another Reaper, nice. I'm glad you have enjoyed me. Like, you have definitely seen you around for streams. Diamond globes, nice. Swear to God, actually. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I think I would rather him have. Doesn't need the attack power as much. Sure. Yeah, definitely seen you around the stream, and I'm glad you have been enjoying the grind fest and the progression through the series. So definitely appreciate that. Nice, she got a turn in. The challenging part about leveling up Maria's spell so far has been that her speed is so low. I don't think that's a speed stat, but like her agility or whatever it is that determines the order. Like, she almost always go last. Sometimes she gets to go before GUI, but it's the exception more than the rule. Which means that if the encounter is too small and the rest of the party just kills everybody else before she gets to get a turn in, and she gets no magic experience because of that. They could grind to raise her agility, but like, whatever. Nobody got time for that, you know. Diamond Helm. Yeah. I live in fear. I'm kind of smelling that Ricard will get to leave the party soon. So I want to like be careful not to to save frequently, otherwise he's gonna just take all of my equipment with him. Which I definitely want to avoid happening. Oh, I should probably drain the Lamia. Lamias have MPs. Yeah, speaking... the challenge with recovering your MPs with the method that I was saying earlier, right? That you want... you drain them from enemies as you go. Is that a lot of enemies don't have MPs? And a lot of enemies that do have MPs are undead. Yeah, no, that's gonna be super exciting. But yeah, no, I was saying a lot of enemies don't have MPs, and a lot of enemies that do have MPs are undead, and drain attacks actually have reverse effect on that, so you can't drain them. Actually, it does the opposite. You drain yourself. So you have to find an enemy you can drain. Otherwise, you're gone. If you want to recover, which is you need to learn which ones those are. So you have to take your opportunities when you find them. But outside of that, it's pretty neat. Yeah, no, I definitely cannot wait for the hangout date in DC. It's gonna be exciting to see you in Dungeon again. What am I trying to do here? Just leveling up Flare, sure. I would also like to point out. Take a look at everybody's MPs. We have. Firion 132, Maria 153, Guy 117, Ricard 5. I mean, that's his max MPs. that's all of the MPs he has, because he doesn't. So the way that you gain that your MP total raises is by using MPs. He doesn't know any spells, so he can't use MPs. Which means that I got him with 5 MPs, and that's a once he have. That can level up another Reaper, nice. I think Reaper might be the highest power weapon I have access to right now, so I'm pretty glad about having 4 of them. So maybe I should give one to Ricard actually, because he has the Defender, which is pretty high level. Yeah, actually, the Defender is better. Is better than the Poison Axe. It's not. Yeah, Poison Axe is also better. I only have 2 Poison Axes though. What's the situation with leveling things up? You're level 10 with the axe and stock there, so you probably want to start level. Yeah, actually, wouldn't mind you leveling your dagger after a little bit. Especially because, but he's still leveling his daggers up. But I have daggers to spare, so sure. There you go. Okay. Ultima, attack. Oh, nice. She didn't realize she got a turn in. Neat. Okay, we have to keep moving forward now. Wizards. I think all of our spells are level 5 now, except for Ultima, or above, obviously. Okay. Ultima leveled up, we got some tombs. Okay, so everything is level 5 now, which means now we get to level up the level 5 spells. Esuna, Basuna, Aura Haste, Perfect, Shell, Flare, Life, and Ultima. Got a lot. Yeah, I haven't been following spoilers as closely as I usually have. I don't know why, but it definitely looks exciting. I mean, spoilers usually get exciting for me on the very last day of spoilers, which is the point where they dump all the commons, and they get to take a look at what the limited format is gonna look like. But oh wow, that's exciting. What's up? Tell me everything. Okay, now you piqued my interest. What's this infinite combo stuff? Actually, you know what? Oh yeah. I mean that one's a known quantity, right? Hey, why are we not? Why is that not a thing? That's not. Okay. if you had needed to pull up card, I was trying to mod you so that you could... Oh, okay, this is we're at the end. But I think I can't do it from Streamlabs. I think I have to open actual Twitch, but you know, it's fine. Maybe I can do it from here. There you go. So that if you needed to get MTG bot to help, you could have probably figured it out. But that's apparently that's not needed because I know those cards. So never mind. What am I doing with my life? Casting Shell, I believe. Yeah. I mean, if somebody's gonna be a mod, like, we're pretty high up the list of people that yeah, I mean, it's something that I've heard a decent amount of people mention, you know. I mean, the shell was not like, you know, where to put it was more of a difference, but it makes sense because you, like, Reclamation is already the deck that can take the most advantage of the explosion part of Ascension Explosion, and then you get to play a Rally. But I mean, definitely, yeah, I don't know. So you think that might actually be a thing that you can do in Standard? I guess the question is, how all-in do you think that the deck is gonna be on that combo? Like, because the Reclamation deck, like the Timur Reclamation decks, are already playing Expansion Explosion. It's like it's usually, as I believe, is like a 2-of or a 3-of, something like that. I guess the question is, are we on the plan that we just shove like a Ral or two in a deck that's already playing an Expansion Explosion or two, and like if it comes together, it's fine, but we're not like actively going for it? Or do you think that people are gonna try to like jam 4 Rals, 4 Expansion Explosions, try to make things work as fast as as fast as possible and like turbo combo people out? Oh, the Emperor is here. I mean, he's gonna have to do better than just these 4 assholes. Like, these ain't gonna cut it. We've been murdering these things for a while now. Well, I mean, the Marble Energy deck was pretty focused on the Marble plane. I don't think that it was... I don't think it was like that incidental. Like, their plan is supposed to host Marble, and you had like a backup plan, but... I guess my question is, this deck that you envision, is it gonna be Timur Reclamation with this combo, or is it gonna be Timur combo with the backup plan, with the Reclamation as the backup plan? If, you know... Because that's not exactly the same. We're inching towards the Emperor. So, Now he's gonna be like 2 more royal. What? This is the same enemies, but now 2 of them instead of what? Okay. David, I'm confused by what the Emperor is planning. I think I'm starting to suspect he doesn't have a great grip on what's going on. I don't understand how his plan is. Oh, I sent 4 of these enemies against you, and they didn't do much. Let me send 2 now, and that's gonna be enough. Yes, my level has increased because I worked on. I guess. Okay, there you go. By the way, this track is amazing. I love this track so much. Oh, I guess we start protecting. Well, I mean, the MPs are a problem. You know, like running out of MPs is a real deal. Cast Shell. Thunder 10. I doubt that's gonna actually do a whole lot. Oh no! The Emperor is so scary. He dealt 20 damage to everyone in the party. Okay. Attack. Oh no. Haste. Attack. No, this is not the final boss. There's no way. There's no way that like the first time you encounter the Emperor you kill him and the game ends. There's absolutely no way. This doesn't have the vibe of a final boss encounter. And this certainly didn't have the vibe of a final boss or a final dungeon. Yeah, no. This doesn't feel like a final boss because it isn't, it turns out. Should probably heal Guy up some. I mean, I expected the Emperor is gonna have a ton of MPs. Like a ton of HPs, like I would not be surprised if we were gonna be here a while. What do I want to do? Yeah, cure Guy. Oh nice, he does 666 damage. I mean, he was 2000 HP below his maximum. Granted, that would still put him at like 3500 HP, but... Maria's haste level went up, nice. We had sword level, we had shield level, went up. But this was not the Emperor. There is no way that this was the actual Emperor. It was probably some sort of mannequin remotely control. Dude, I finally defeated the Emperor, thank you. Yeah, I don't believe you for a second. Hand down for generating. Celebrate. And the Emperor would not want to disappoint them. Now people are dancing. I just don't think he's dead. Like, I don't know about Trap, he did look actually surprised by what was going on, but... We might have to do that fight again, though, because if Richard leaves our party now, I don't want to lose the stuff that he has, and thankfully I just saved, so... Yeah, see the change in music? The change in music suggests that... the Dark Knight Leon. Goddammit, Leon! Leon is Maria's brother, by the way. In case it wasn't... Okay, so we still have Ricard. Gonna save the game. Leon the Dark Knight, but I thought he was your friend, your brother. He's a son of the Emperor or non-Empress. Okay. Learn about Palamisia. Ask about Palamisia. Forest is high in the mountain. Can we approach it on foot? About you have to let us finish it. I have a friend that sailor, just make sure you come back. Ask about Palamisia. It's an impregnable fortress. Luckily Paul doesn't know the meaning of the word. I've heard him bragging about breaking in. Awesome. Paul is the greatest. Thank you, Paul. That great one thing claimed to itself. Talk about Palamisia. What happened into the throne? We'll talk your ear off about this, give you half a chance. Well, less than half, really. Okay, so Layla is probably gonna stop streaming pretty soon at this point. I just wanted to get to the end of the dungeon, but we might set things up for next time. Hand on a bit of a cliffhanger. We'll talk to Paul. Yeah, for example, he is not claiming that he's the Emperor and slaughtering a bunch of people. Paul. Wait. Oh, that's Seed. It's not really the number of me back in Palom. Okay. I'm a mess, but my ship ended through without a scratch. I'm gonna lend it to you. God damn it. He died. To see the same wish. He knew he was dying and he was ready. Only be able to give him his time. Think about that. Ask about Palamisia. The time I snuck into the castle is the kite to land on the roof. The only way is from the sky. The sky! Okay. I didn't kill Sid. Sid was already dying. I hope. Yeah, let's heal up. Though I like that he was just walking around, and the moment that we talked to him, was like, "Okay, I can die now." Went to the bed and died. It's like, why were you not already in bed? Like, that seems like a pretty relaxed attitude for somebody who's dying. Let's go pick that airship up. I think I remember it being in Palom, so let's go there. Wait, if Layla is... The other question is that if Layla is in Finn, who the hell is manning this ship? Because we sure as hell shouldn't be able to do it, you know? I don't think our characters have nautical experience. battle has increased. Maria's HP, Maria's spirit, nice. Maria's spirit is rising a lot. Yeah, it's 41 now, which is good. I guess that's why using all of these white magic spells that I have at the bottom of the list is doing, I suppose, but I'm not unhappy that that's happening. Another thing I should probably be doing is... I think I have found a pretty clever way to farm MPs. And I should probably take care of that. To farm, MP increases. Which is, I can just find weak undead monsters and cast Osmos on them, if I find one close to a point where I can heal. Because that's gonna probably drain my entire MPs, but that's gonna almost certainly trigger an MP increase. Because that's how you increase your MPs. It's not HP, it's MP, which is actually a lot more important. Magic. I doubt that this guy's gonna survive. Yeah, there you go. Well, okay, Maria doesn't get to go, but that's fine. What's her magic situation? How are things going? Protect's about to level up, Shed's doing well, Aura's doing well, Azuna's doing okay. Not much more. Also, I just said, why was Sid in Paul's house? Like, why was he there? It's like, hey Paul, can I just come die on your bed a little bit? Like, Paul was like, okay, sure. Alright. That is incorrect. Sid has been... Sid was not in Final Fantasy 1. In fact. Yeah, okay, we are way past that, dude. Okay. Yeah, okay, these guys are still stuck. Yeah, no, there was no Sid in Final Fantasy 1. Like, I don't know what to tell you. But... this was the first game that Sid appeared in. And he's been in all games since. I don't think he was in the original FF3. But he's been in the remakes. Maybe he was in the original FF3. I'm not 100% certain on that. I don't remember very well. I haven't played that game also in a very long time. Anyway, that being said, I don't think it was. I don't remember him being retconned in the remake either, but maybe I'm just wrong. Well, I think that this is time for me to sign off. So, he was mentioned, okay. We have an airship now, I think it's pretty neat. So, I think it's time for me to get some, go get some sleep. Thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll again, streams probably not gonna happen for the rest of this week because work is nuts, but I'll come back strong probably Saturday if I had to guess. I'm hoping that I get to get a solid stream there. Might finish the game. It seems unlikely. I think it's like I'm gonna have 2 streams worth of game left, but maybe if you stream for a whole lot Saturday, I get to. Anyway, the Red Mage out. Talk to you next time.